Good morning, State Senator Al Opener. Thank everybody for coming. I think this is a wonderful thing that we do in Aberdeen. As we talked to other legislators, Aberdeen's probably got the best in the state in terms of turnout and civility as we go through this process, so I thank you for that. I always appreciate it when I get to speak after Senator Greenfield, so if that gives you a hint as to where this might go. First of all, I want to thank Jennifer. She invited the legislators over to learn more about Aspire on Monday. We spent an hour with her and learned a lot, and really appreciate that input. Also, one of the neat things about the Senate is we get to do what's called advise and consent. Earlier in the year, we advised and consent on Dr. Guffin, who's in the back, and I got the opportunity to stand up and say good things about her, and that's one of the neat things about being the senator from the hometown of the person that's being appointed to a statewide board, and I'm sure Becky will do a great job on the Board of Education, and I'm glad to have a voice for Aberdeen on that board. I also had the chance to do the same for Jim Thayers a couple days ago. He's with Primrose, and he just went on the Board of Regents, so he's a voice for Northern on the Board of Regents, but he's also a voice statewide for all education. But I was sitting in caucus the other day, and one of the really neat things about being a legislator is Friday morning I woke up at 4 o'clock. Couldn't sleep and I had work to do, so I got up. And I've got this pass key, so I can go down to the Capitol in the middle of the night and get in. And every couple of years they obsolete these pass keys and give us new ones. So we were sitting in caucus the other day and everybody got an envelope, and it was a sealed envelope. So we opened it up, and the leader told us that that's your new pass key so that you can get in if you happen to want to come in between 10 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the morning. And that's kind of a neat honor. So anyway, Senator Greenfield opened his up, and he looked at it, and he sits up front, and everybody could hear what he said, but he basically looked at it and says, "Boy, that's incredible. I've never seen anybody look that handsome. That is just an awesome, awesome picture. That's great." And one of the other senators looks up and says, "Did you get the wrong one, Brock?" No rebuttal. Anyway, a lot of things happening. Governor Brown stopped in and spoke to us for about 20 minutes, and he just had a train accident a couple days earlier, and he's okay. But some of the things he talked about was optimism. He says things are really going well in the economy, and that's good to hear. One of the things that he did talk about was the lack of civility and how people treat each other in Washington, D.C., and is very enthusiastic about his South Dakota experiences to the way we treat each other. So, and I am too. I think it's wonderful when we as legislators can disagree without being disagreeable. It's just a great process we have. So I'll stand by for questions. Thank you.